is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Falcons under the lights on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up tonight as we close another Sunday of football, we have a fantastic matchup for you between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward. We are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows and increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, you can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, fitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. On the move, headed, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 27. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun now for Love. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. They're led out by a QB who made his starting debut all the way back in 2012. You weren't still playing then, were you, Brock? He's found plenty of touchdowns since then. It's Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade has started in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up some prolific numbers. The thing that's eluded him, despite all the stats, are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He's on the move. To the left sideline. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff for Algier. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On 4th down, here's Cousins. Able to get it to Moore. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And this won't get close. They make the stand and force the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They send the tight end in motion. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw. Here's Love. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play fake, it's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Working inside the red zone. That's into the hands of Downs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in three phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Algier running behind center. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On third and goal, it's Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't Didn't care who knew about it, Bronk, and it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Grimes starts out with a 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Up the sideline to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That finds Jacobs, complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Taken in by Dobbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Tight end in motion left. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. Able to get it to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Shakes, and they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Reed's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and that's enough to give them the lead.
It's Jakeem Grant with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10. Here's Cousins. To the left sideline. Complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense set for a first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Now a handoff to Algier. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Play action on first down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Pick up 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
A second down throw here for Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Play fake, it's Love. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 36. Forced out to his right. Throw wheeled in by London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 39. Able to hit Robinson, complete. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. It's caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Now Cousins again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Throwing his Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. And they'll kneel this down. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run it right through you.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Cousins. That one's complete to London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to McClellan. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set up now for 1st and 10. This is Robinson. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second and 3 now. Here's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running for it here, pushing for the end zone. And it was the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
The Packers all set to get back out there. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And he took that one as far outside as he could. Really exhausted all options trying to get out of the safety. But sometimes there's just nothing you can do to avoid it.
Oh, they had to work for it defensively, didn't they, Kate? Wasn't just going to be some simple tackle in the box in the end zone. Nope. They needed range. They needed speed. Frankly, they needed rage to bring that one down all the way at the edge of the field.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Falcons with their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throw for Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them the first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now we're on with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Throwing on third, Cousins finds his target, Robinson. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Here's a handoff for Algier. Has a big hole left. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Here's Love to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. On target to Musgrave. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's got it at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Oh, better safe than sorry, I guess. In the end, the review confirms the call on the field. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Badgley on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Oh, hole in the defense there. That one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He shovels this one forward. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Watson with the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Packers start with it trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. That'll be complete to Jacobs. Keeps himself upright. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Badgley for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Badgley on to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, and it's... Because the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 5. Moore's got it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Put the body on the line for his team. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Algier gets it on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down after a decent gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out now runs the Packer offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it sets up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Loves to throw again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now a handoff to Algier. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons about set to celebrate this win. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Robinson up the middle. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's... That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. A final kneel down, and that should run out the clock.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're on through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week.